line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet. Not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's race day. 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 Crank it up. Finger to the sky and a green light shining bright. The only thing I have in mind is the finish line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet. Not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's race day. 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 Crank it up.
Well, all right, fans, time for the nightcap, time for our final event here on PTM Racing TV. This has been a long, storybook career and journey to get here, but tonight We are now finalizing our final race of the night with the Sport Compact Racing Association and their Winter Freeze race at the dirt track at Charlotte, presented by Pressure Works. Here now on the show, it's time to get down to business and present to you for the first time ever the new Honda and Hyundai cars that come from iRacing, thrown onto the dirt surface instead of the road courses. We'll start it up here with our starting lineup tonight. On the get-go, it will be James Surmerix in the 41 is outside. That'll be Andrew Register in the 52. Row number 2 is going to be Joseph Costello in the 999. Is outside Jason Griffith in the 98. Row number 3 is going to be Cross Kirchmeyer in the 75 is outside. That'll be Jacob Todd in the 33. Final starter, Ricky Babary in the 78. That will be our starting lineup for tonight's action-packed heat number 1. Yes, you heard me right. Say that these are front-wheel drive cars. These are not the usual stuff you see going on the track. This is a whole nother ball game. Tara Gopier coming on board here as well. I don't know what the heck they're saying, but they're coming on board. I think they're excited for this one. Talk about a nightcap and a half here. I would not have thought for 1 second we'd be calling any of these cars much as watching this kind of racing. But hey, this is the kind of stuff that you get when you come on to PTM Racing TV. Some different stuff and some new things to watch. The front wheel drive cars going to be on full display here and on full rostered mode. Here they come down out of turn number 3 and 4, waiting for the green flag start. You hear them roar to life, coming to life here. Green flag is out. We're underway. Fighting him off right. Hit the corner number 1 and 2. And problems down there for Jacob Todd, the number 33, smack dab in the wall protection with a 3 wide slew mixed in for good measure. Cross Kirchmeyer right out of the gate here, making a big move to the inside with the 75 as the 78 of Ricky Barbary right now trying to fight him off. Barbary trying to hold his line down while we see the crispy M&M's machine 98 of Jason Griffith trying to get up there with our race leader Andrew Register. James Surmerix right now, the number 41, currently holding up second place as they continue on down through the fields. Off the track side here, down the middle stretch they go. Costello's trying to find some runoff here of these front wheel drive cars. There's one thing you don't want to do with them, and that's swing them out too far to the right. You want to swing them just enough to catch a nice little drift. But if you do them too much, you can end up having stuff like this happen a little bit. Bumping and banging in between. Cross Kirchmeyer getting right in there with Joseph Costello. Costello, I don't know, appreciated that little bump and tag in there. And up through that was exactly what was in the game plan. Come right around here, all drivers trying to hold their line down, trying to hold on for dear life as they continue on through. Everyone just getting all out in control and crazy out of the gate. We'll see Thunder MS34 starting on P2 and Heat 5. Dustin Price saying, let's go LSR team. Pretty sure they're talking about the Lone Star Racing team. We know them all around here. Definitely love racing with them. Guys, oh no! And a little trouble there out of turn number 2. Big hit, got a big wreck, unfortunately, for the 98s. 98 of Jason Griffith, Joseph Costello, the 989, also caught in that mess there. Unfortunately, Cross Kirchmeyer getting the rough end. Surmerix and Barbary managing to walk away and run away from him. We pilot him down the back straightaway to the white flag, and Andrew Register gonna have it all pretty much wrapped up to himself. White's out, checkers out for Andrew Register. James Surmerix will come away second. Third, it's gonna be a close battle, but it's gonna be Ricky Barbary coming away with this one. Well, not even a heat in. I gotta tell you, I like these things. That was wild. I really don't know what else to say. That was just wild. Alright, here's heat number 1 results now popping up on your screen, presented by Pressure Works here. Here's how the race went here. Andrew Register coming away win here with the first race of the season. And second going to James Surmerix. Third to Ricky Barbary. Fourth to Jacob Todd. Fifth to Cross Kirchmeyer. Jason Griff and Costello rounding out the field. In this one now initiates for heat number 2. On the pole, we're going to see Jay Crabble in the number 087 is outside. That'll be Chris Cinnamon in the number 3. Run number 2, Garrett Hess in the 91 is outside. That'll be GJ McCabe, in the 5. Row number 3, Jake Silva in the 50 is outside. Chris Elliott in the 31. Final starter, Anthony Thurber in the 9. Race fans, we're getting ready to get down, settled in for some more action here as the heat number 2 coming your way here now onto the track. And again, tonight's race again presented in part by Pressure Works, Mississippi's #1 choice for pressure washing. Veteran owned. Call today for a free estimate. 662-705-3606. Thank you again to Pressure Works for coming on board and sponsoring these guys up as we get ready to hit them down. Famous by Maury Sport. I mean, well, to be honest, he handled it a lot better than I could have. I can't handle these things to save my life. I tried him actually before I came on. And the thing I learned, I cannot steer these things to save my life. I love front-wheel drive cars, and I'm definitely excited what they got coming out here soon enough. But this was a whole nother ball game for kind of racing I'm not used to. Coming off the ends here, ready for the green flag to charge on out. Waiting for turn 4. Jay Crabell going to have himself a lot to work with here as Chris Simmons will try to get him going off the start here. The green flag is out. We're underway. It looks like George's trying to head to the top side immediately while some try to stay towards the bottom to the 87. Jay Crabell right at the moment here having to deal with the lone Canadian in this heat as they filing him off down off its earn number 4, this time by the red. And Chris Bull getting all sorts of problematic zone and gets sent straight to the shadow rim, gets taken for a ride there by McCabe. McCabe got a pick a hit there and got him pretty much sent out of here, and Jet Crabell will now run off from the field. We're going to try to stabilize this one on down. Garrett Hess trying to get right back up there with them. And you can just see the size of these wheels, the size of these cars, man. These things are not like your usual kind of car, my friends. This is a whole different setup and a whole different playing field, to say the least. Jake Silver right now trying to get something going for the Hondas right now as the Hyundais continue. About that little bit. Oh man, that little bumping is racing and rubbing is racing, my boys. But holy cow. Chris Elliott just got a whole lot more than just some rubbing and bumping. Jake Silva just stuck that whole front end right in there with Elliott. I'm not sure Sir Elliott's going to appreciate that one very much, but unfortunately for Elliott, gets it way too far out on the outside. Sets into the wall protection. Silva gives him a big opening, though. You see the rear end slide out from underneath him. Big chance he could have a strike back here and get him right down the corners. Silva trying to keep his line down in. Sylvia doing a great job through the fields and through the momentum. White flag out in the air. Garrett Hess and Sylvia will have their second and third place spots, but out of turn 3 into 4 for Jay Crabell. Crabell's going to walk away with this one. He'll advance to the main event. Oh, and some more cars getting tore up out here. This might not be a good day to be a road course driver, because I think you may be hating us for broadcasting this race. But I'll just say this is fun to watch, and I'm already enjoying every minute of it. These front-wheel drive cars and drivers certainly know how to put on a fight. Jake Crabell wins this one. We'll go second there with Garrett Hess, third to Jake Sylvia, fourth to Chris Elliott, fifth to Chris Cinnamon, and then DJ McCabe and Maccabee, and then as well as Anthony Thurber coming away 7th. I can't believe I said Maccabee wrong this whole time. How the heck what's wrong with me? Anyway, here's heat number 3 coming on your board here. Jonathan Gaiman going to come out here in the 61 is outside. Michael Strong in the 96. Run number 2, Brandon Minicle in the 12. The pilot is the outside with Michael Corbin, the 25. Run number 3, Robert Kelm in the 8 is outside. Eric Knudsen in the number 29. And final starter, Dylan Alt in the number 42. Rounds out your field. I wonder if Knudsen is somehow related to an Iowa driver. Somehow related to the Iowa drivers around here, because I know that name when I hear it. Knudsen's a name I've known for quite some time. Now, if only we could stop getting that time. Now, if only we could stop having that little issue with our timing scoreboard here. Here we go now, one more time by here, race fans. We're gonna get this one settled back down and get some more runoffs here from this field. The winter freeze as they know it here. We're going to bring out the best and the brightest drivers and see who can handle and maintain themselves the most. Some wild racing so far. Some more madness coming up here as they bring them right off the track side. Through corners 3 and 4 this time by here. They will line them up into position, settle them down, looking for that elusive green flag start. There's a green flag waving high in the air, and we are back underway. Heat number 3 coming at you right now here. Jonathan Gaiman getting a good, Josh Gaiman now getting a great start, but he forgot one thing, and that's you can also get bumped and run around here quite a bit. Michael Strong getting a little bit ahead there as Brandon Minnick had a little thing or two to say there. Gaiman for a little second there too. Trying to fire it up. He's still putting a fender to one of these guys down there. Michael Corbin getting more than just a fender, and so is Dylan Alt. And Eric Knudsen, man, they're getting a lot more than just fenders down there. 3 wide slip right down out of turn 3. Out of turn 2 into turn 3 they go. Oh, here comes a crossover. And sends it right at Brandon Minnick. And the 5 goes straight into the wall protection. Minnick had nowhere to go and nowhere to get out of other than just troublematic zones. Eric Knudsen on the outside trying to make it work down there. Running him hard, running him through here and facing momentum. Michael Corbin, don't call him Baron Corbin, trying to hang into the front straightaway as a 26, tries to fight it out with a 96 of Michael Strong. Strong trying to get a jump on him, trying to get some pass in and down on the bottom end of the lower lane. Can't seem to find it just yet. Strong going to have one more go around here, maybe looking for an opening or two here, looking for a strike time, looking for some openings. 2 remain. Green flag high in the air here. Right now your battles for second as Corbin goes between him and Strong. Corbin and Strong battling it hard off the corners and on through the turns here. But this time by, we'll send it to a white flag as Joshua Gaiman right now currently holds the title for the lead. Strong maybe looking for one more hit on Corbin, maybe one more little runoff on him, but I don't know if he's going to have time in this case because they'll pilot it down to turn 3, down to turn number 4, and Joshua Gaiman is going to pilot this one into victory lane. A strong showing from the number 61 as 25 and 96 will come away second and third respectfully. Nice race. A wild one at that, but a fun one at that. Next heat coming up here, but let's take a look at our results here. And Joshua Gaiman coming away first, second going to Michael Corbin. He'll come away second, third to Michael Strong, fourth to Eric Knudsen, fifth to Brandon Minnick, sixth to Robert Kelm. Dylan Alt coming away seventh out of the pack. As we now present to you here our next grading order here, heat number 4 coming at you. Andrew Nichols will be on the pole as 21 is outside. That'll be Josh Tarrant Hill. That will be in the 88. Row number 2, Craig Schmidt will be in the 85 is outside. Rocky Boy in the 16. Row number 3 is going to be James Jett in the 43 is outside. That will be Michael Fahey in the 19. Final starter Sean Leisure in the number 67. Alright, race fans, we've seen some wild ones here so far, but now we're going to get a little more wild around here. The DRC coming on board here. Firebolt as well. Rooting on for LSR. Thanks for guys for coming on board here tonight. Race fans, if you do enjoy what you see as well and like what you like what you hear, be sure to hit up our subscribe button and subscribe here to PTM Racing TV so you never miss a beat. It certainly helps out our channel, helps us out. We will have one more race to call after we get done here tonight, of course. Or excuse me, we'll have one more race for this league coming up and the 30th, not tonight. We're done after the night. We've done 4 of these broadcasts. We are calling it good after this one. But nevertheless, here obviously we want to have you guys tune on in, enjoy, and hope you enjoy the show here. So we'll see what we can get going here. Heat's coming to a close here in just a little bit. The A mains will be up next as we wrap our drivers around out of corner number 3 and 4 this time by looking for that green flag restart here. Heat number 4 coming at your way now to the green flag. We charge them. And again with these front wheel drive cars, again, the closer you keep them being straighter on line, less you slide them out, the better off you're running. But the problem is you can also run the risk of guys trying to push and shove a little bit, and also maybe putting a little bit more than just a couple of fenders in there. You put the Hawk R into them. Rocky Boyd getting a piece there from Andrew Nichols, and Nichols then backs off. I don't think he wants anything to do with Boyd. I think he's thinking Rocky Boyd's actually Rocky Balboa and might get the 1-2 punch combo. That's one thing I would not want to have anything to do with. I'll say that much. This just gives you an idea, though, how hard these things are to corner off, much less turn. This is James Jett right now. We're on board here, and you can see he is just turning that thing straight dead left. Hoping the thing would come around, get him a little turned up, and then bring it right back through the field. Tarrant Hill right now, your race leader, though, holding the line and making sure he's going to make a stick down there, not letting anybody just get by him that easily. Holding up a good charge, holding up some great speed here as the 88 KC machine getting a little wobbly, a little sideways there off of turn number 2. Might have a little bit of an opening there for Boyd, but Boyd did not capitalize on it just yet. Still trying to hang in there. Boyd's going to need to do a lot more than just give some speed and momentum. He's going to need to get a whole lot of run in to catch Tarrant. Tarrant Hill right now just completely taking this race by storm and taking this one not for granted, but in line and in sight. White flag is out this time by here, and you can see Tarrant Hill actually getting caught up there by Boyd. Boyd might have a chance here. He's going to have to try and take a slingshot move if he can get past him. He'll have a chance here coming into 3 and 4. Got a run off. Yes, he does. Got a little run coming into the corner. Here comes the slider. Can he time it? No, he's not going to time it just right this time. He'll lose this one out. This one goes to Tarrant Hill, walking away with the W in heat number 4. Second goes to Boyd. Third to Nichols. What a race, fans. That is some wild stuff out here from these drivers. Alright, heat number 5 coming at you here in just a minute, but let's take a look at our race results here now. Josh Tarrant Hill comes away with the W. Second going to Rocky Boyd. Third to Andrew Nichols. Fourth to Greg Schmidt. Fifth to James Jett. Rounds out top 5. Michael Fahey and Sean Leisure coming away 7th respectfully. Alright now, race fans, heat number 5 coming at you. Final heat, I believe, or one more heat coming after this. Cody Gilly will be in this 07. It is outside. That'll be Corey Boynett. That'll be Corey Boynett. I'm gonna go Boynett. And the 34 is out, and then row number 2. That'll be Keaton Burnett in the 026. Daniel Ventry in the 052. Row number 3. Alex K. Greats in the number 17, and finally Eric Lowe in the 46. Round out your field. Heat number 5 coming at you right here and now on PTM Racing TV. Race fans, we're going to get everyone settled back down, kind of squared away, as we are always one to do. Field getting ready to wrap it up and fight on again here. The drivers getting settled up for the nice little tussle or two. Got some fellas coming on here board as well. Nostalgia CX Bass coming on board. Good to have you on board, sir. Rooting on for LSR. Those LSR boys got a lot of people rooting them on tonight, and they definitely know it. Coming off of corner number 4 this time by. Let them fire, let them run. Time to hit this one up a few notches. Firing them off down out of turn number 2. Here they go right out the whole shot, and it's going to be a closer race than we started with the first go around here, though. Corey Boynett right now trying to hang on. Corey trying to keep Cody Giley from getting ahead of him here. Giley had a pretty good run off there, really pushing him some serious metal into the floorboards here. Wasn't quite able to clear it though. Now has to deal with Keaton Burnett right behind him as he looks to put a little Honda up into the victory lane spot. The Hondas and Hyundais right now battling quick, battling hard. Oh, but they all end up right into the wall protection out of turn 4. Right into the wall protection out of turn 4, and Giley completely sent to the shadow realm and back. And right now, Corey just left high and dry and left all on his own. Nothing to worry about now. Just gonna finish this one out. Hang in there. Alex Great still trying to get something going. Burnett trying to work right in with him. These guys are just completely insane for even trying to think that they can get this thing to work, but yet they're making it work all right. This is some serious hard class racing from these drivers. Big Blue X Triple XL saying, "Come on, Keaton, do it for Lone Star Nation." Saying, "Wish I could have made it tonight. Could have been gonna have to be my drop week." Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of the sad situation there. But we'll see you here on the 30th as we're gonna go into a 3-wide salute here. Wait a minute, what the heck's going on here? Corey Boynett gonna have a little trouble down there in that number 34. They'll pump to the white flag. That's next go around. White flag high in the air right now, and Boynett right now trying to make one more last move here on Boynett. Boynot's going to have to try to hang in there. Can he hang in? Just one more corner here. He's got a good turn. He's going to lock it up and take the checker flags at the dirt track of Charlotte for heat number 5. Well, that was wild. That was chaotic. And these guys are still not done. How the heck are we not even done yet? Hold on as we get ready to settle back up here. I'm going to take a look at our info right now. We are into the B main now. So we're going to the B main, folks. It's B main coming up now. But let's take a look at our Heat 5 results here now. Popping up on your screen as we get prepared for the B main. Man, this was a wild one from start to finish. Corey Burnett coming away with that one. Keaton Burnett. Then it was Alex K. Greats, Daniel Ventry, Eric Lowe, and then Cody Guiley coming away off that. Now let's take a look at our second to final race of the night. Jacob Todd will pilot the 33 is outside. Chris Elliott in the 31. Row number 2. Eric Knudsen in the number 29 is outside. Craig Schmidt in the 85. Row number 3. Daniel Ventry in the 052 is outside. That'll be Cross Kirchmeyer in the number 75. Row number 4 is Chris Cinnamon in the number 3 is outside. That will be Brandon Minnick in the number 12. Row 5 sees James Jetty in the 43 is outside. Eric Lowe in the 46. Row 6 sees Jason Griffith and the 98 is outside. That's DJ Maccabi in the number 5, and I completely just forgot how I said his name last time. Alright, next row's on back is row 7. That'll be Robert Kelm in the 8 is outside. Michael Fahey in the 15. Row number 8, Cody Guiley in the 07. And then Joseph Costello in the 999. Row 9, Anthony Thurber in the 9 is outside. Dylan Alt in the number 42. And then finally Sean Leisure rounds out the field in the number 67. Race fans, they're going to pilot this one around. They've got 19 drivers ready to hit it in. Top 9 will transfer out of the B. Here they come now down around out of turn 3 and 4. This time by, here we go. Let's set this one off. It's time for a big showcase race coming up after this. The green flag will charge up here. They've got a few laps only to make this one work. 9 will go. And these guys are already going to put some bumpers to each other here. Oh my, the 55 right up the top side. He's in major trouble. We got a huge pile up out of turn 2. Drivers crashed in majorly there. Big damage on a lot of these guys, and a lot of them taken to the shadow realm and back. It might as well be in an enduro here. Let's just try to make the top 9. And the top 9 right now battling in for that spot, the 85. But Craig Schmidt getting a little help there, actually. Kind of helping him get right up ahead there with DJ Maccabi. DJ Maccabi, man, I can guarantee you he was not too thrilled about that little hit there, or that little bump off in the run. The 52 now having to try to hang in there. Daniel Ventry. Got a lot of company coming up on him on the end zone here as they work their way down. Chris Elliott is your race leader with Eric Knudsen and Brandon Minnick following from behind. Remember, top 9 transfer in. Cutoff spot, you just don't want to be there. Is Craig Schmidt with DJ Maccabi kind of being on the lower end, looking to try to knock him off it. 5 laps to go here. Flying high 5 in the air now. Driver's trying to hold. Oh, no! Ho, ho. Schmidt got sent around there, got clobbered up a bit, and then sent straight down. Manages to save it. You want to talk about bumping and rubbing? This is surely crazy redneck bumping and running right here, my friends. This isn't the usual racing I'm used to seeing. This is chaotic, and it's certainly fun to watch. So I think iRacing, whenever you get those front-wheel drive cars in, please make them like these just a little bit easier to control and more bangy and more fun, please. Thank you. Anyway, coming around out of turn number 3 and 4. The Sport Compact Racing Association surely showing what they can bring to the table for this season to come up with. This has been chaotic, it's been fun, and it's been great times all around, to say the least here. The top 9 transfer in. Dylan Alt is the last on the topping block here. He'll be able to make it. Craig Smith trying to catch him, though, as they continue to work their way around with 2 laps to go. Green flag high in the air. And Chris Elliott now getting a little bit of company behind him. Here comes Brandon Minnick. The number 31 trying to hold back that number 5X here. Minnick trying to move the chains in. White flag high in the air. And these guys getting really all over the place there. 3 wide slow. Now that transfer spot up for anybody's grab here. Big 3 wide off of turn number 2. They're side bounded banging right out the corner end. Someone's going to take this one home. Which one will it be? As Chris Elliott wins as he. But who the heck's going to the transfer? Robert Kelm seems to have gotten away from the mess just in time. And he'll end the transfer spot he advances on. Oh my. Well, you could almost sense that was coming. That's wild madness at its finest right there, my friends. Here's who transfers in from the B main. Top 9 transfer: Elliott, Minnick, Knutson, Todd, Ventry, Cinnamon, Kirchmeyer, Schmidt, Kelm. They will go to the A main events. And we are about to showcase that to you here live on PTM Racing TV here in just a brief moment. We're going to let the drivers just go out here and have a little fun. And it looks like that fun's not going to last too long. We're going from warm-up to the main event now. And race fans, the time has come. We're about to present to you live here the Winter Freeze at the Dirt Track of Charlotte, presented by Minnick, presented by Pressure Works. Here's how we got here. Here's our lineup. On the pole, Andrew Register in the 52 is outside. Jay Krabill in the 087. Row number 2, Joshua Gaiman in the 61 is outside. The 88, Josh Tarrant Hill. Row number 3 is Corey Budnott, and then the 34 is outside. That'll be the 41 of James Summericks. Row 4 sees Garrett Hess, and the 91 is outside. Michael Korb, and then the 25. Row 5 sees the 16 of Robert Boyd is outside. The 026 of Keaton Burnett. Row number 6. Ricky Barbary in the 70 is outside. Jake Sylvia in the number 50. Row number 7. That'll be the 96 of Michael Strong is outside. Andrew Nichols in the 21. Row number 8. The 17 of Alex K. Grace is outside. That's the 31 of Chris Elliott. Row 9 sees in that field right there. It will be Brandon Minnick in the 12 is outside. Eric Knudsen in the 29. Row number 10. That's going to be Jacob Todd in the 33 is outside. Daniel Ventry in the 052. Row number 11 is going to be Chris Cinnamon in the 3 is outside. Cross Kirschmeyer in the 75. Craig Schmidt in the 85. And then Robert Kilm in the 8. Rounds out the 24. That elite of elites to go at it here and now. Race fans, this is the time. This is the place. Share this one on with us. Prepare yourselves. We have absolutely no idea what the heck is about to happen. We only know this is going to get wild. Drivers will line them up. Andrew Register will have his lucky day be spun away. He will have to work off this one and make this field bend at his will. Drivers are ready to go at it now. Here they come off the back straightaway. To the back burners they go, and it's time to bring it all out on the line now. Off a corner number 4. Look at the 24 leading it in. There's the green flag. There's going to be bumping. There's going to be fenders put in together. Oh no, there's going to be a lot more than just fenders been put around the track. 20 laps to the distance, and we've got ourselves a mayhem and a half already. Caution flag is out for the first wreck of the night here. Unfortunately, it looks like Michael Corbin getting sent to the shadow round for that one. Oh boy, let's take a look at the PTM Instant Replay and see what the heck happened here. This one got a little wild from the get-go. Well, you can see right out of the gate, that track slipped up so much, these guys had no control where they were going. It looked like the 26 just got bulldozed off the track. He had nowhere to go. He just got kind of tugging for a complete 180. Next thing you know, he was just getting bulldozers. Definitely a bit of a wild start here for the start of this one, and it'll be interesting to see what happens from here on out. Andrew Register will still be the pace setter. Jake Krabill will be also right in that hunt. Laps will wind down and kind of take away from the track side of things. If you guys haven't already as well, we'll have this already know we will put this on Facebook following the race. Also, be sure to hit our subscribe button on this YouTube end. It really does help support the channel, and also you won't miss the racing when we go live here. And be sure to catch out when we come back here on the 30th to see all the action and all the craziness that burrows down with these drivers in this field. You certainly don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss any of the stuff we're bringing to the table. Here we go now, race fans. One more time by as the 52 of Andrew Register and Jay Krabill, Joshua Gaiman will have to fight off Josh Tarrant Hill and Corey Budnott as they will line them off the corners here down across of turn 3 and 4. The man says the leader starts it. Well, the leader says we're going racing, boys. Gets a good jump out of the gate, or does he? Krabill sneaking his way right in, a little lump out there to Register, and I think Krabill just gave him the opening he needed. Krabill gets it right in the inside now, takes full aim. Here comes Gaiman on the inside. Oh, 3 wide salute, and he crossed him in. How the heck did Register manage to get that thing right in the middle? Sent it straight in. Hold this line down. Everybody else just in a panic and a heap of cross-facing, just trying to hope for a final line or find something here. Your battle for the race lead still commencing. Josh Tarrant Hill now kind of sneaking his way across into the fight. He's putting the 88 in a good runoff zone. Joshua Gaiman, though, still trying to hang in there. And he's going to hang in there so much that he's going to give a little left out there to old Tarrant. Tarrant getting a big hit there. Couldn't quite hold his line down. Couldn't quite keep him in play. Keaton Burnett now working his way on the inside zone while Garrett Hess moves on through the field. Trying to hold down, trying to hold the line up. Everybody firing and back in. Coming off the ends here right now. The field racing their way through the show. Off the ends they go. No one giving an inch and everyone trying to hold on for dear life. You can see the bumping and banging though. The fenders getting a good chunk and a half there. These guys just taking Scragley for a ride here. That is for certain. There ain't no way to get around it other than just going right into it. With these front-wheel drive cars, remember the rear ends, you don't want to let them slide out because all the drive is on the front end. Those tires up front are what basically drive the car. The rear end, the only thing that's good for is just to give you a good push around. I've actually driven a front-wheel drive car myself on the dirt, and I've never raced it, but I can say that much. It's a lot harder to control than it looks. Just to get it to steer in and steer off, we saw earlier on just how difficult it is for some of these drivers. Just even you have the realization or the thought to actually keep these things steered in and under control as the caution flag flies on out here. Daniel Venturi getting a big hit there. Unfortunately, got sent out of the ballpark and into the shadow realm. Let's take a look at the replay here and see what the heck happened in this case. Presented by PressureWorks, here is your PTM Instant Replay. And looked like coming right off a turn 4, just got a little bit too aggressive and smack dab Batty right in that wall protection. Nothing you can do about that, and really nowhere you can go. I will say though, judging by the way they sound, the way they race, I will say they do definitely sound like front wheel drive cars. I love the sound of these things. They're awesome. Well, we have to get fired up, reset it off a bit here, get the drivers all taken care of. Feel gonna have to get kind of tamer down a bit, maybe relax more and see what happens from there. I am reading your comment section as well, folks, and some of them I cannot say on air, so just be aware. But I will say to the Big Blue XXL, I will say, yeah, I do agree that they should not have the caution laps counting in this kind of a race format. I feel like they should at least let the drivers race it out with the amount of laps they're given. So I definitely agree with that statement. I will say though, this is their first race of the season, so they obviously had everything kind of set in motion, had set into play, and that honestly kind of helps them out in my opinion, because they knew at least what they were up to and headed down. Onto the corners. Oh, and a big little tag and a half there for Burnett. Gets right into the corner panel of Sylvia and Garrett and Grates there. That cost him a lot of time there, and ends them out and trying to find a way back around the track here. Everybody just trying to hold on. Michael Strong in the 96 trying to get some momentum kicked up, trying to build the speed back into the fight. Not a lot of breathing room down there to be making too many big things here. Coming down off the ends here. No one giving an inch, and no one wanted to give out just yet. They only want to hold on for dear ends and give it something to think about here. Asking a nice little piece, though. Unfortunately, there, I believe that's great. I believe that was still. Well, I can't really tell what number that was down there. I think that might be. Oh, I think it's Garrett Hess. Yeah, it's Garrett Hess. And there right now, he's going to have to deal with the outside of the 3-wide saloon engaged here, coming off turn number 1 and 2. And then number 50 of Jake Sylvia trying to hang in there. Trying to fire off anything he can, and ends up taking Garrett Hess for a ride and a half there. Hess had nowhere to go and got sent out of here. That wasn't the shot around me, Chuck. He sent him to the upper room. He got him out of here completely. Yikes. Krabil right now just leading this entire back in. No troubles whatsoever for them. 7 laps remain as we're continuing to wind down the track and wind down the drivers. Anybody's guess who can hang in there? Anybody's guess who can hang on? The 17 of Alex K. Great trying to hold the line down, while the 78 tries to do much of the same. Ricky Barbary trying to give him some run off here with the full send 78 machine, while the 17 of Alex K. Great hangs on. Josh Tarrant-Hill also right in the midst of this pack here, in the midst of this fight. Oh, and a huge little hit there. You heard right there on our cameras, and they took a big licking and a pump there from that shot. That's definitely not what you want to see or have happen there. Everybody just completely heading everything around and thinking anything that moves, just go for it. I guess there's a reason why they say just send it around here. Oh my goodness. It's not even an enduro, it's not a derby, but it sure is fun to watch. I'll say that much, because they're actually trying to race each other. Jacob Todd trying to hold on while the 75 there across Kirchmeier right now trying to hang in on the outside. Bottom lane starting to fall off just a little bit. And every time they go down low, you just know they're going to put some bumper to them. And a little back action there right in the corner there on turn 4. Everybody trying to move the chains in quickly, trying to find an opening and get something going. 4 wide off of turn number 2. Oh, my Lord in heaven, this one can get ugly. We're going up to 2 to go. And look at this now, a little bit of a catch-up here. Joshua Gaiman getting right up there with Jay Krabil. Krabil might be in trouble here, might have a little bit of a problem getting through the corners as smoothly as they were earlier. White flag is out. Look at Gaiman sneaking to the inside, and a tag off of turn 1 and 2 gets Krabil out of here. Gaiman with all the run and all the momentum, and at last will take home the first win of the season. The winner freeze belongs to Joshua Gaiman. Oh my. What a wild race from start to finish. Every single one of these drivers gave it their heart and their soul, maybe a little bit more so than usual. And my goodness, folks, that's what you call an old-fashioned beat down, slobber knock, drag out fight. But Joshua Gaiman, is the race winner. He is the winter freeze winner here at the dirt track at Charlotte. And talk about hitting his corners and hitting his marks just right. You can't say he didn't deserve that one. What a race and what a fight to the end. Pulling off all the stops and pulling off everything he had to do just to hang with them and hang tough. The results are now popping up on your screen here, race fans. Here is the final results. Joshua Gaiman coming away with the victory. Second going to Jay Krabil. Third goes to Corey Boynott. Fourth to Andrew Register. Fifth to Ricky Boyd. Sixth to James Sumricks. Seventh to Brandon Minnick. Eighth to Jake Sylvia. Ninth to Michael Strong. And 10 to Alex K. Greats. Rounds out the top 10 in this one here. And oh my, that was a one. That was something to call, my friends. That was fun, but that was chaotic. We will talk with our race winners here in just a minute. Let's start it up with the race winner himself coming away into victory lane after a final hard charge. Give it up for Joshua Gaiman in that number 61. And Gaiman, congratulations, my friend. You had to literally pounce and bounce and fight this thing to get to that top spot. You made it around Krabil. How did it feel down there?
That's awesome. Yeah, I had a really rough start. Just I'm slow on the cold tires, and whenever there's a lot of fuel in the car, it took a lot of work, that's for sure.
It took a lot of work, but I mean, at the end of the day, it still kind of stuck in and stuck to its guns and hanged on for really all that it was worth. I mean, when the track slicked up, did you think it was getting a little bit faster on there, or do you think it was just getting a little bit harder to control after that?
I mean, the slicker it is, usually the better these things drive, with the slick tires and everything. But as the fuel burned off, the car definitely came to me. Um, it just, the longer you get, the faster you get.
For sure there, and well, nevertheless, it got faster and it got better, and you got yourself a serious second place finish, my friend. I have got to ask you, who do you want to thank here for this one?
Yeah, shout out to my friend Allie. They did the skin for my car yesterday, like in probably like 20 minutes. So we kind of just threw that together really quick to get the banner on the car. And yeah, you guys for putting on the broadcast and the admins for doing the adminning.
For sure there. Well, nevertheless, Joshua, congratulations. You're the first winner of the new season, and for Sports Compact Racing League, congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Joshua Gaiman coming away here with a solid performance and a big victory for him and his crew. Now down to the second place finisher here tonight, Jay Krabil. And Krabil, congratulations on a second place finish. And this was a wild one to say the least, my friend. I know you definitely were not expecting probably what Gaiman came out with you, but you held your line for most of that race and hit everything just right. Did the track just kind of bite you a little bit there?
Yeah, it started to really get tight there those last 7 or 8 laps. Started to get really tight off of turn 2, and I was really having to kind of feather it just so I didn't pound the wall, and that allowed the Gaiman to catch up to me there.
It did indeed, but I mean, you still were putting on a bit of a show, putting on a bit of a run. If there's anything you could have done differently there, would you have tried it, or you think this was really the best you could have brought to the table?
I held my line the entire race, and what happened happened. I don't know if there's anything I could have done other than not got tight there at the end. So it was out of my hands in turn 1 there. There's nothing else I could do. So that's all I got.
For sure there. Well, nevertheless, I know there's still some folks out there that got you here into the spot here, my friend. I got to ask you, who do you want to thank you for the second place finish tonight?
Yeah, some of my real life sponsors, Auto Crafters out of Atkins, Advantage Chassis, Technographics, a bunch of people that support me in real life that means a lot to me. So thanks to them.
For sure there. Well, nevertheless, Jay, we do appreciate you coming on board here tonight. Congratulations, my man, and we will see you the next time we come out here on the 30th.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Krabil, your second place finisher here tonight, as we now take it down with our third place finisher here tonight. Rounding out our field tonight, Corey Bornat. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name completely wrong the whole night, Corey. I've been just trying to say Corey just to help you out a little bit.
Yeah, you can just say Corey B for now on.
All right, so Corey B, congratulations on your third place finish here tonight. You really, what a survival kind of race. This wasn't an enduro by any means, by what it was considered, but I mean, for the most part, you guys were just putting fenders, putting bumpers, putting anything really into each other, even the whole car at some points. How the heck did you even survive, much less get out of that chaos out of the gate?
Well, I race enduros in real life, so all about survivability at that point.
Well, it certainly did that and then some. I mean, the track was pretty much kind of tore up. You had pretty much a car just kind of hanging in there. I mean, is there anything really you want to try to maybe see if you could have figured out a little bit later on, or maybe the car just wouldn't get you to you there?
I think I'm losing speed and probably corner exit more than anything. I just don't know what the other guys are doing.
For sure there. Well, nevertheless, though, Corey, we do appreciate coming on board here, man. Congratulations on a third place finish. Is there anybody you want to thank here to end this night out with us?
Yeah, first off, my team, Fonseca Miller Racing, the painter, which is me at Random Designs Paint Services, Veedwerks, which is now defunct, but I still carry their name on my cars, and all my fans and family out there watching.
For sure there. Well, nevertheless, Corey, we do appreciate coming on board here tonight, man. Congratulations on your third place finish. Well deserved, sir.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Corey B coming away third tonight, and that's going to wrap up our showcase tonight, race fans. What a wild, wild day indeed. 4 races, and now we finally have hit the pinnacle, and we are complete. A big thank you again to Winter Freeze for all your Pressure Works for their sponsorship to this race, and as well as the 30th. You'll see the king of the compacts will be when we return here. But a big thank you to everyone that tuned on in. Thanks again for Sport Compact Racing Association for having us tune on in tonight. DRC, thank you so much for the support there, sir, and everyone else that tuned on in. Thank you again, guys. If you did like what you see, subscribe on our YouTube channel. Head over to our Facebook, like and follow us there. We'll have the race in its entirety there. A big thank you to everybody that tuned on in. We'll see you guys next time when the green flag flies here high on PTM Racing TV.